Zena, Warthog Princess, and welcome back. This video is a Vera Bradley haul. It is both online outlet sale and a retail haul. And without further ado, here goes. So, the first set of items are from the online outlet sale. And I just got a few items that were last minute gifts for people that, I maybe not had gifts already, but I'm definitely gonna bring some more stuff. Going to see family and friends in Southern California for Christmas. Kelly and I are taking the RV out and we're gonna camp at an RV park right outside Disneyland, and then we're going to Disneyland on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with some dear friends, and then visiting family after. So gotta bring all these things for people. But this first item is the wearable blanket in perfectly plaid. I'm not going to open it because it is a gift, but it is the one that's a fleece blanket. It has a rectangular shape, but then right, like if this is the whole rectangle, then right about arm space, there's arm sleeves that you can put on. So you don't have to put the sleeves on, but you can use it like a regular blanket, but it does have full sleeves, and it's great. If you're just chilling out, watching a movie, whatever, they're great. So I got this pattern because it is gender neutral, and I got several of them. So I got one for each of my uncles. Well, this one could be my aunt or my uncle, and this one could be my aunt or my uncle, two different sides of the family. But one uncle in particular just sits on the couch all day, so it'll be good for him year round, not just for the holidays, which is what's perfect about this pattern. Additionally, kind of a backup, so I'm not sure which family this is going to end up with, or I might keep it, I don't know. But this is the Cozy Life throw blanket. This is my favorite Vera blanket style. Well, one of. I have another one that I like that they don't even sell now, but it's the quilted one. I'll try and put a video here if I can find the video where I did like a spectrum of blankets. The quilted throws are nylon on one side and fleece on the other. And they're a little bit smaller, but it's the perfect RV blanket for me because if I'm hot, I flip it to the nylon side. It's almost like a cooling blanket. But anyways, I digress. These ones are the Sherpa lined ones, and they are so soft. And you can tell they're a little bit more plush, so a little thicker in general. So I got this as a backup optional gift. So we'll see what I do with that. Oops. But it's a gift right now for someone. Okay, and apparently that is all from the online outlet sale. It seems like I got more from there, but I guess not. Okay, so Vera had a sale, Vera's holiday sale, which was 30% off. And then December's my birthday month, so I had a birthday coupon, which was stackable. And so I got some more Enchantment because I like it so much. So what did I get? I got another puzzle. This one is a gift for the twins. If y'all remember Twin Peaks, I'll put a link here for the amazing things that they not only had, but ended up gifting most of it to me. And then I gifted it to a whole bunch of amazing people in my life. So that was a win-win-win all around. And so much fun going through that with them. But anyways, they are puzzlers, and they definitely don't know about this. So I'm going to send that to them for the holidays. Then I also got a three-piece cosmetic. Yeah, three-piece cosmetic organizer, sorry. And this is in the Enchantment pattern, but I got two of them because one for me and one for my Aunt Jean. And Aunt Jean's been on here before. She is just the sweetest. And I got this because I like the pieces size-wise to go inside other items. So that's great. They go inside other bags. And then this piece is a very good storage piece for other things. It does have the trim, the pattern trim all the way around, and it's clear all the way around. I'm not particularly fond of the way that this one opens, but it is tall, so I kind of like this one. It's just another, I have so many of these in my collection. I do use them though. I have, I think 2 or 3 of them that are the rectangular cube ones. They stack perfectly underneath my sink, so I have different things in different ones. But this one is taller, so actually I kind of like that about it. You could use it to store like full-size shampoos or things. Like people like me, like I go in the RV, and if I'm going on a long trip, I might need extra toiletries. So this could be like the backup toiletry bag, maybe. Or sometimes I bring more than I need anyway. Shocker, overpacker. But anyway, I like that it has this handle on the top. So that's very nice, and it's fairly robustly secured on the siding there. So that's pretty cool. I think they could do it as a rectangular top perhaps, but anyways, these aren't really going to stack very well, but I think they would still stack if you wanted to. But okay, so that's the case of it. Then this one is different. They keep changing up the configuration, the sizing, proportions, and whatnot. So these are kind of large pieces for a purse, but they would be good. Like I have the Grand Tote, so these would be a good size for that. And a good size for other bags that I have, not necessarily in the Enchantment pattern. But I do really like this pattern. It's one of those ones that just kind of grabs me. I like the colors of it. I like that they're bold without being, or vivid without being bold, if that makes sense. I think I said that in my other video. Because they're distinct, but they're not crazy bright. But I really like it. So this one has the horse and the colors and the tree on the one side. And on the other side it has kind of a really nice centered foxes. So I chose this one for me. I did open them both up and take a look at them. And chose what would be good for me versus good for my auntie. And they're both really lovely. Again, pattern placement doesn't actually matter necessarily, but I'm always happy when I get lucky. So I'm really happy with this piece for what I get, the parts that I like the most. And then this piece, on the one side, I have an upside down fox, but I have the trees and part of, no, not part of, just the fox there. And on the opposite side, I have a nice horse with some of the trees. But the thing about this piece is the way it's constructed, it's one piece of fabric and it goes this way and wraps around. And that's why the fox is upright now because I have it upside down, but it just kind of wraps around. So that's why when you look at it this way, he's upside down. That's fine. But it has a good, you know, variety of the colors and bits of things. And I do like the horses. I just think that they're really kind of majestic looking on here. Now this piece has kind of like a clamshell shape, except it's like a half circle. It's not a circle though, kind of oblong, but it's not as, like it doesn't come together in the middle, so you have more space inside it. It is of course stuffed to the brim with tissue. It is not plastic lined, but there's the interior pattern, which kind of reminds me of very Christmassy because this is green and red, but it's just this floral arches. And it's pretty, but it's a nice size. So you can really probably fit a lot of stuff in here. And what I like about the zip around style is that you really can open it up and get in there and dig around and find stuff. So there's that piece. Oops, come back. And then this one is, I'm not sure what it's intended for. Again, it's filled with tissue. It's just a ditty. It's a ditty bag of sorts. It is a double pull, which is my preference. I always do like that. And when I make my own, I do double because the double cinch just works really nicely, I think. So you get a good, and you can tie them up if you want or whatever. But so it's just a cinch. It is a quilted bag. And then this part on the top is not quilted. It's just kind of like a ruffle edge to the top there. But yeah, so it's just a little cinch bag. Ways you might use this. You could use it as a gift bag. You could use it to put your, can't think of the name, but your mugs and jugs and things. You can put it around there. You can use it for a lot of different things. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for. Obviously, you can put makeup and jewelry and things in there. I'm sure I'll use it for something. Back in a not too long ago time when we were wearing masks everywhere, I had something a little bigger than this, but the same configuration that I was using. I had just a ton of masks in it, and I kept it in the truck. So I always had clean masks in all different colors and patterns. I obviously still have all those, and some aren't even opened. Because my health, I use masks sometimes regardless. You know, I spent a lot of time in Asia, many years in the military, and So Korea, Japan, whatnot. And for forever, as far as I've known, which is decades, they wear masks when they're sick so that they're not spreading germs. So it's not about COVID or not COVID or good for COVID or anything like that. It's a choice. As long as it's a choice, then that's okay. Now mandating, we'll get in a whole nother discussion about freedom and smartness and community and whatever. But I wear masks for me as I see fit. Always have, way before COVID. So I don't mean to dive into philosophy or thoughts, and definitely don't want to get into politics, but just sharing my thoughts as it came, because always right off the top of my mouth. And these, what I'm futzing with here, is the cozy slippers. And I'm just trying to make sure I get all the plasticky bits because I don't like finding them later when they're poking me. Which I think I'm going to anyway because, oh, there it is. Okay. So these are one of those things that I have so many of because I do like them. They have no slip grip on the bottom, so they are great. They're soft and cozy with that Sherpa-lined interior, and they have a little elastic in the top, so they stay on your feet pretty well. And they have, in this case, these pretty horses embroidered on them with the nice heart and the florals from the pattern. And this one is Enchanting Dream, which is the partner pattern for Enchantment. So there you go. But I have tons of them, and I like to pair them up with matching pajamas. So guess what else I got? The tops and the bottoms, also in Enchanting Dream. If you watched my last Enchantment haul, I'll put the link here, the Cosmetic trio, the middle pouch, the medium pouch, it was actually Enchanting Dream. I don't know why I was so spaced on it. I didn't realize until I was looking at it that it was different. And sometimes they do an interior, so sometimes the patterns are. Everything I said about that was still true, but I was corrected by one of my other viewers. Thanks again. That is Enchanting Dream. And it's one of those revelations you have after you're not talking live on the fly and muffing it up. So, yeah. As always, it's off the cuff, unrehearsed, unscripted, so you get what you get. Sorry. But please do. If I make mistakes and I don't correct myself on the video, you can always check in the remarks. I usually catch myself there. But if not, by all means, let me know, because I don't want to be putting out bad info or incorrect info about anything. Or if you just want to chat, zap me a note. But these pajamas, these are the cotton, so the jersey material, like t-shirt or whatever, and they're very, very comfortable. I have far more than I should of these in many different colors and patterns and slightly different thicknesses or different construction. They change things up over the years. These have the ribbed ankles and a ribbed waist. It is elastic, but it also has a drawstring. The outlet version does not have a drawstring, FYI, because I have bought those multiple times now, at least 2, and forgotten that. And I bought bigger sizes because I like them to be baggy and loose and whatever, especially if they're pajamas or house pants. And they don't stay up, they're too big. So I had to make a drawstring or taper in the sides to help. Anyways, it's silly, but I like that they have the elastic and the drawstring. And these are fairly simple design. If you didn't see that other pattern, it has basically all the critters. So you've got horses, you've got everything's in pairs, of course. So you got the horses on this pattern are unicorns versus on the regular pattern, it's a horse. See that? And it's a lighter color too, so you can kind of see. But basically the same creature, just slightly different. So you've got that, you've got the peacocks, you've got the quails, you got these other birds, you got chipmunks and foxes. Wait, what else? Rabbits and flowers. I think that's it. Yeah, so lots of critters. But there you go. And these, again, are too big for me, but very comfortable. And they match, of course, tops, bottoms, and slippers. And the top, in this case, is a long sleeve. So sometimes I usually buy just the pants. I don't always get the tops. I do have multiple iterations. Sometimes the top is a proper top like this one. Sometimes it's a t-shirt. and it may or may not have screen printing or embroidery or whatever. So sometimes I buy them. The t-shirt ones tend to all be petite sizes. So even though larger sizes, just the proportions are off for me. This is my preference. So I tend to steer away from those, but I do get them sometimes. And this one is nice. I got the really big size. So very, very comfortable. And it has, I would say, faux buttons. I don't know, do they really unbutton? I don't even know. I don't know if they unbutton. Yeah, they do. So they are real buttons, not faux buttons. But, so you have a pullover top with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons just on the top edge. So it has a nice ribbed thing right there. And again, it's lightweight, so it's nice. It's soft, comfortable fabric. It is 95% cotton, 5% spandex. Nice mix. So cool enough and warm enough all at once. I think I'm going to take these on my trip and wear them. I don't know, I have a lot of Christmas and Disney clothes. So I don't know. I haven't packed yet. I have 6 days before I leave, so I got time. This is my aunt's 3-piece. Yeah, it's basically the same, but slightly different pattern placement. And because I need another blanket, I got the Enchantment because why not? I have so many blankets, but listen, I joke about it. I do love the blankets, and over the years, the quality changes, the thickness, the sizes, the different fabrications, you know, all different versions and styles and types. So it is beneficial for me to keep, and you know, they wear out. Used blankets. I always have a blanket by the couch. You never know. Sometimes, usually I'm hot, but still, sometimes you get a chill and you just want to be comfy, or sometimes you just want to snuggle up to it and cozy up and curl up on the couch and fall asleep to a movie or something, but whatever. I sound like my whole life is on the couch. It's not, but I have the RV, so some stay in the RV all the time. Some come in and out. Some stay here. I have blankets on all the dog beds, so they are easier to wash, things like that. Okay. Anyway, I got this one because I got the whole pajama set thing going on, so I could use it all at once together if I wanted. But yeah, so I have taken to not opening them up until I use them. Because I have so many, I just think that they store better, cleaner, safer, whatever. But if you want to see this pattern, you can look back at my enchantment haul and look at the towels, or you can just go online. And I'll put a link down in the remarks as well, so you can see the blanket. You just click on the blanket and then move it over, and you can see it opened up. It has it all open and flat, so it's the whole pattern. And it is Enchantment. It is not Enchanting Dreams, so you actually can see the whole critters. Okay, so that one's for me, but I'm not going to open it. And then I got the, what do they call it? They're the shopping bags. 4-piece market tote set Enchantment. I don't normally get the market totes anymore. I have a variety of them throughout the years. But I got this one because it really is a beautiful set of bags. It is Christmas, so that's usually when they come out with the multi-piece sets like this. So that not every year, not all the time, but they come and go. And I'm going to open this up because we're going to look at all the different bags. Each one is different size, different pattern, different stuff. Let me put that over there. Okay, so first we have the big one. Regular market tote. These are reusable, and they are very robust, actually. They're sort of that woven plastic material, so they're pretty robust, and the handles are sewn on. These ones are sewn on the outside, so again, things change over the years. But there's the pretty peacock. You've got the fox and the rabbit. You got the quail. So you got pretty flowers and the heart. You got the, what is it, a woodpecker? You got pretty much all the stuff. But singles, not doubles in this. Then you got snowflakes, so it's definitely a holiday or a winter thing. And then you have 3 more bags. There we go. And here they are. So we'll look at each of them separately. I'm going to disconnect them in a second. But there they are all together. Let's see. Ouch. Okay, so small one is pretty small, but very usable, very functional still. And it says Vera Bradley on the side. I guess they probably all do. Yep. Yep, they all do. So they all say Vera Bradley with the snowflakes on the sides. They all have handles. This one, they're sewn on the inside. I'm not sure why the big one is sewn on the outside. Kind of rather have it on the inside. But it is a nice bag. And here's a look at what that blanket would look like if you opened it up. It's the whole pattern. One big snapshot. So I like that Vera has proportionally sized it down so that on one piece of this size you can get the whole pattern. That's kind of cool. But it is a pretty pattern. I really like this one. I would put it in my top 10 for sure. I know y'all like lists. I'm terrible about it. But maybe after the holidays we can do one. If you're interested, leave a note down below. But yeah, so they have 2 handles and they're yay big. So great little gift bag, great knick-knacky things, whatnot. The second bag, this is perfect wine bag, especially for the holidays because look, it has the pattern stuff but in a Christmas tree shape. That's really cool. So you got the foxes at the top, the quail hanging off the side, horses on the bottom with the rabbit and the fox again. The tree, no peacock, and no woodpecker. But you don't need everything all the time. Anyways, pretty bag, great size for wine or liquor or water, whatever. It's a bottle bag and great for many things, not just bottles. And then this one is a medium-sized bag, I would say. And again, really cool pattern. So you got pairs again, you got rabbits and horses and foxes, you got the peacocks, and I don't see the other birds. Oh, yep, there's quails, and no woodpeckers. So I don't know how they chose which ones to include or not include, but I think they did a good job of mixing it up and giving a variety of critters and creatures and pattern bits. I like the heart, I like the holiday, I like the black background with the pretty colors, and there you have it. So that's the 4-piece market tote set. And wait a sec. The large one has a couple things. First of all, it has a zipper closure on the top. So it opens up pretty big, and it is a flapped closure on the top. So look at this. So it will zip in a whole rectangular shape. So it's not like a come to a point and zip. It's a flapped closure, so it'll stay rectangular. And if you don't want to use it, it tucks in just like that. It also has a little slip pocket in there, so you can put stuff in it. Make it a functional piece, not just a pretty shopping bag. So that's helpful. Great gift bag for giving blankets away, which I'm not going to use it for, but I could maybe in the future. If they go on sale though, I get more of them and I will do that. Well, actually it would go on sale. It was on sale, but better sale, bigger sale, maybe on the online outlet if it makes it that far. Okay, so the last item, this is a coin purse. It is a new pattern, and this was a gift, a birthday gift, because this is my birthday. There's a coin purse in Soft Sky Paisley. Retails for $20, so thank you, Vera, for the birthday gift. It's recycled cotton, consciously crafted. It has a ribbon-style zipper pull, and that's fine. It's a pale blue. It is pretty, and it's definitely a Paisley. So the name kind of gives away exactly what it is. But it's pretty, and it has a clip loop on there. There's no clip, there's no wristlet strap, but you can clip it on a lanyard, you can clip it on a wristlet strap, you can clip it on your keychain, things like that, whatever you prefer. But it's just a coin purse, and the inside pattern is kind of pretty, actually. I hope that they do come out with some stuff maybe in that pattern. I wouldn't necessarily buy a whole lot because it's not really my colors, but it is pretty. It's got flowers and almost looks like thistle type too, but multiple wildflowers, just pretty flowers. It has an elastic strap right here, so you can put a lipstick, a chapstick, an essential oil, I don't know, whatever. You can put something in there that with the elastic, or you can clip on something inside that just help from losing it. And then it has one slip pocket on this side. So it's kind of on the side while you have a slip pocket or a card slot. But it is a decent amount of space. So it's a good finger and a half. So you can put a lot in here. Sometimes I'll use something like this as a grab and go wallet with just a whole bunch of stuff crammed in there. You know, and this one kind of feels like it's, I don't know if it's just because the way it's been sitting. Yeah, I thought the pocket was all crooked, but it's not. It just needs some fabric training. But it's nice though because it zips up and around, so that extra little bit gives you a wider opening to really get down into it a little more. But nice little coin purse, and you can't beat free, so thanks again. Okay, but that is the end of this haul. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, happy whatever you celebrate. I hope you're doing well. Be kind, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.